certainly happy to hear that, sir.
Mhm.
I hope this ain't every time type of thing.
It
Well, sometimes a mission is more straightforward than we prepare for, which is best case scenario. But,
and worst case
well,
scenario, you're on the back of a dragon.
well, don't imagine that'll happen more than once in your life. So, cherish it while you got it. But that said, you well, you all went through the gauntlet and you came out pretty good. Gotta say, if all future classes of the Watch are as hardy as you lot, then got a bright future ahead of us.
Okay, I don't know what the hell this is.
Ooh, I love the song.
He's
Music.
trying to find music.
That was Taker, right?
I don't know. Yeah, it was. That's crazy that you knew that from like 2 seconds.
He's so passionate about his tunes.
Crash, do the thing.
Do the thing. Oh, I got you.
Do the thing.
Repeat.
Sir, what's this about?
Well, before we get to what Bradford wanted to talk about, I've got a bit of a thing. I hope you can enlighten me here. Obviously, you know, I met after you've already joined up with the Watch. But apparently, as I've been told, you get a bit of a rocky introduction to the Watch. Is that right?
Everett takes a very deep breath in. It's like,
Guess you could say that, sir.
Look, last thing I want to do is reopen old wounds, but if you're agreeable to it, what happened? In your own words.
Well, that's all right. I don't think they will heal anyways.
I imagine not.
He just looks down before looking up again. A real good friend of mine had a plan to get rid of the monster that was in our village. Thought we'd change things. Well, seems like we just ended up trading one monster for another. Now I'm all that's left.
I see. I assume you don't mean literal monster here.
do I look
Guess
like a
that
monster
depends
to you?
on who you're asking.
I'm asking you.
Well, if I can be straight with you, sir,
Please do.
monster I had at least didn't kill all my loved ones.
Yeah. The Watch does a lot of good for the world, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they do bad things and say it's all for the greater good. But, well, the little man like yourself, it's easy not to see it that way. But that said, you're here now, with the Watch. Why? After what they've done.
He even jumped in front of an attack for Clint.
Not me, Clinton.
Quentin, fuck, I'm dumb. Fucking screw me.
You
No,
too.
no. During the
Fight with
Eurovax
the attack.
Yes.
I didn't need it.
You didn't, but he still did it.
Well, guess it's just who I am. Can't help but try to help wherever I can.
Is that right?
Even to your own destruction.
Gonna die one day anyways. Shoot, that's guaranteed. Might as well make the time I have worth it. Maybe put a smile on a kid's face. Help someone out of a dark time. Save those for who I couldn't save myself. I think if I could do that, well, when I get to the other side, I can face those who I lost with a little bit of pride.
I see.
I think Crash kind of nailed it on the head when he was saying that
Mhm.
shit earlier. Yeah, that's me right now. That's me in real life. That fucking monkey. Oh god.
I think Jericho will kind of close distance here because he's staying and always away from us. Hands kind of on his suspenders. The Watch. The Watch is a fucked up organization. If you'll pardon my Orcish. If it's to, I guess, metamorph into something that actually does good, and only good, avoiding things like what happened to your village, and probably other villages, for all we know, then it's going to take watchmen like you rising to the top, making the most of the time they have. Regardless what the afterlife may hold.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't think any group of people is ever really good. Just don't know that it's quite possible, honestly. The more you get, the more people, well, they stop valuing each other as much. There's so many of them, I guess you just kind of mean less.
Ain't that the truth? I guess that's why the Cathars are so bloody good. So few of them.
Probably why Blackwatch separates you into small classes of about a dozen, 20.
The only downside to that is more people get attached to. Or rather, easier to get attached.
You've been doing that a bit, haven't you? But he said that, like, directed towards Shannon.
What's that, sir?
You getting attached to everybody? I mean, less than a week ago, you were shoving... if I remember correctly, Channing shoved Quentin into the water, right?
Correct.
Yes. Less than a week ago, you were shoving Quentin into the water, and maybe a few days ago, you took a bolt for him. Well, a stoat.
It wasn't like that, sir. I suppose I did let the anger get the better of me a bit. But well, I just couldn't stand to hear him saying everything we're doing is for nothing. They're people. Calliope, Jackson, what we're doing here means the world to them. And I was not about to let anyone talk down on that, no sir.
That kind of pessimism just breeds more pessimism.
Mm-hmm.
So good looking out.
But
Take care of the people you care for.
no, I think I was quite wrong. Because I could only see what it made me feel. I didn't see he only said it because he was hurting himself.
That's why he took that blow for him from the starts.
Oh,
How old?
that wasn't nothing. Just
Maybe
doing
not to
what
you.
felt right.
I can tell it meant the world to him.
Possibly literally, considering how your armor looked and how you looked.
Well, they're certainly deceiving, aren't they? Things hit way harder than you would think.
Oh, for sure. Actually, no. I was gonna roll a deception, but that's actually true.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
of
almost got
everyone,
crit.
You're the one that actually got hit.
Yeah.
You lost like
They
half
crit
your
on
health
fucking
bar in like
15.
a go.
Yeah.
But
At least
I'm
they
telling
stayed
you,
Hmm.
telling you the truth of it. I just think he had hurt enough for the day. If I could take a little bit of that from him, that'd be all right. You know, Castor, he was telling me. I mean, not to try to feel sorry for himself.
Hmm.
Things just hurt a little worse when you're an elf, and that's all right. So, I know he just needs a little bit more time than the rest of us. He'll come around.
Wait, so just out of character, half
Quentin.
elves hurt more, or elves hurt more?
Far more emotional.
Hmm.
Oh, emotionally. Okay. Oh, that explains so much.
Mhm.
Alright.
That's probably why Castor is always like so cut off, because like if he isn't, then it hurts so fucking bad.
Mhm.
Well, not always cut off, but sometimes comes off as it.
You're a boon to your class, Jenny. They're lucky to have you. And frankly, the Watch don't deserve you.
Oh, absolutely.
And after Jericho says that, his brows kind of knit together. Probably looking the most serious he has since, Bradford set himself on fire. He'll actually look over towards Bradford.
You know what I think probably might hit Jericho the most?
Hmm.
These words sound real familiar.
Are they the ones that, someone in his old class may have said?
Certainly a lot of idealism there, too.
Fuck. Bradford.
Yeah.
I think, I heard some call for you back there, if you want to just go see.
Yeah, Clint was saying he needed something later. Yeah, it must be that. He starts heading off, and then turns around, to look at Channing. I was just gonna say this. I don't know if it means anything, but I am genuinely sorry. And then he just leaves. Channing knows what he's sorry about, and it's like he knows it could mean next to nothing, but it's like he has to say it.
Mm-hmm. I think Jericho watches Red go for a moment before he turns back towards Channing and says, I think you might have guessed it because you're a bright kid. But there's an ulterior motive to why we're talking about this.
I kind of suspected as much, and it wasn't to clear anyone's conscience.
I don't want to sorry. I don't want to disclose too much because I'm not
It's about
supposed to.
It's about Miss Carolyn, isn't it?
What?
Something's going on with her, right?
Sort of. As Bradford puts it, he was helping her out with something.
Guess I kind of guessed as much the way she looks at everyone with those sad eyes.
You're an idealist. I can tell. That's dangerous in this line of work. Because it's really hard to stay true to ideals in a world like this. Channing, said you're willing to do whatever good you can with the watch in hopes that one day after you passed on, you can see your loved ones again in whatever comes after.
Yes, sir. I know they're watching over me. It's like I can feel it in my bones.
Jenny,
In the bones.
look at me. What am I?
Well, Jericho, a watchman, and I think you're someone who gets it, who knows what it means to lose a lot.
Jenny. I'm gonna tell you something that I need you to keep to yourself and use it to inform your future decisions. Can you do that?
Sir, if you got something you need to get off your chest, I can't promise I'll have words for you, but I'll listen.
It's not for me, kid. It's for you. I mean when I say you're too good for the watch. If you're gonna stay here, I don't want them pulling the wool over your eyes like they did the rest of us. Kid. After we die, there's nothing. I've seen it with my own eyes.
He just nods. Well, I am certainly not going to tell you how to feel, but that's just not what I believe.
It's not about belief, Jennings. It's what I've seen. It's the truth, kid. No amount of idealism is going to change that. Your loved ones, your village, they were better off alive because the afterlife is nothing good. Fucking insight. Do I need to roll something?
He looks at you for a long minute. You really believe that, don't you?
Can I insight him?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
There's definitely a dual struggle within him. One that's feeling sorry for you feeling that way. One that's trying not to believe it himself.
He presses his lips together in a thin line. And he says, if you stay with the watch, and one day, you're gonna have to die for them. Before that day comes, ask yourself if that's something you're truly willing to do. Ask yourself if they've earned the right to ask you that. I wish I did.
Guess I wish you did too. I think you'd be a lot happier that way.
I don't know. Nice moves, by the way. And he turns and begins walking away.
But sir,
Yeah.
it's all the same with you. I truly believe the words you're saying, you believe them. But I'm going to choose to believe otherwise. Because I know what I feel. I'd rather die believing what I do than consign myself to a life of living what you believe. No disrespect.
None taken, kid. Just do us all a favour. Die of old age. And he goes.
Roll a perception.
Duh. Oh god. Where's Maven hiding?
God, it's so good.
Victor's over here.
He's been in the bell tower this whole time.
He's been in the water.
Under his breath, you just hear him say, "Chance to live a good and happy life done past me already."
Oh,
Darn tootin' kid.
Before heading over, sitting at the docks himself. And as you head out, you just see him lay back flat. Look at the sky above, covered in shroud as it is. But you just see him hold his hand up. As if to reach for someone who will never reach back.
Did I just make a protagonist or did I open Pandora's box?
It sounded like the other one.
both.
Oh, that's a good way to end.
I think that's the perfect way.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't talk to Jax.
3 minutes to 9.
You had a chance. Jax literally walked up to you. Or not Jax, sorry. That was like a mule. I'm crazy.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to talk to Mule, not Jax.
I was pretty
No, it was
sure.
Jax about Mule.
Which one was it, Oh?
So,
Carolyn.
Carolyn said, if you want to win Jax, you gotta win Mule.
So it's
Because
both.
there's certainly nothing more he cares about in this world than his big brother.
Mm-hmm. So start with Mule, I guess.
God, what is a name for this?
And get a chance to test the kid.
Oh yeah, shit.
Well,
Sorry.
fuck.
Well,
had a
I
cool
think
scenario.
learning the sign language is more important.
Mhm.
Test can arrive.
Next episode's gonna be talk with Mule and Jax, and finally test the kid. And honestly, testing the kid is probably gonna take the bulk of next session anyway.
It's not gonna be a hard
Bradford
test.
also wants to go talk to Naya, but now that Channing's over in the corner, it's like I don't really want to go talk to Naya.
Well, it's gonna be awkward, yeah. Like when you say
Right?
goodbye to someone, you both
like the
walk the
second he
same
went
way.
to the water, I'm like, oh fuck me.
Episode title.
It's such a good spot to end on though. Goddamn. Something about emotions. Existential truth.
We already had that as a title, didn't we?
Shucks, you're right.
Go with the flow.
It could just be belief.
Ooh.
Yeah, I dig that. Like
Ooh.
testing of beliefs, ideas.
I like that.
Those who believe.
What'll
the
happen
goo
first?
gift?
Us finishing out this episode card or going back to the prison
This
table?
episode card. This episode card. Don't fool
Let's
yourself.
see here.
We're
Okay.
never going back.
Hear me out. Hear me
We live
out.
here now.
Next session, right
Okay.
here.
Okay, yeah.
Each episode's gonna be really small. It's gonna be a half episode,
Ah, of course.
and then Chrysantine return.
Just real quick, I forgot my lozenges there, so we have to go pick those back up.
Yeah, there's this spot here. So that
Oh,
would
yeah.
like mean that we skip this area here.
Breath of
Shut
the Wild
up.
is just called loss.
Chrysantine strikes back.
So we basically need not next episode, but the episode after. If you want this to be somewhat symmetrical, we need to get back to Chrysantine.
We're gonna have to
Hold.
move all of these over to the middle, and then
Oh wait, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I guess we
can.
could.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in the middle. But this is usually the
Nah,
quickest
that's
go.
crazy talk.
Unless the next episode is something like really long.
I mean, it's really not.
Naya.
As soon as
he
y'all's
means the title.
business is done here, y'all are done here.
No, he means the title is really
The
long.
episode title.
Oh, gotcha.
It's gonna be like,
Like it was like really long episode title that spans from the left side to the right side.
you think we'll be done next session? Is that our
Not
is that what we're trying to shoot
I
for?
mean, unless y'all come up with some crazy plans.
each episode.
Honestly, I
wait.
was surprised.
This took a session.
This one is. I'm happy it did. But like,
I mean, you have
the
my
next
entire
episode.
checklist, so you have an idea why I still wanted to.
Yeah.
Is one of those things go to the island in the middle?
No.
Okay. I thought
Didn't
we
you
were
wanna
gonna do
talk
that
with
at some
Quinn?
point.
Didn't you want to talk with Quint?
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I just
Let
saw
me-
a talk of Jericho on mine. I'm like, mission accomplished.
Let
Done.
me
I
open
want
here.
to talk with Floor about her past, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Oh my!
Maybe not.
I literally fucking like opened up my text doc to see who I still need to talk to, and
That's
like
number one.
I have 3 left. One of them is Clint. The other is Bradford and Victor, and they definitely have to wait. Or I mean, Victor can wait, but Bradford has to. Clint, fucking, I glanced over you twice.
It's okay. A lot of stuff happened. Rolling.
I
Okay,
was
with it.
tempted. I was tempted to bring up Flora when Clint was talking about the ghost stuff with Channing, but I was like, she's not here. Katie's not here.
Yeah, I don't know if Katie even wants to like delve into that stuff. So, like,
We saw her do like some necrotic strange stuff, like
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
in
the
between.
ultimate
So
story.
Ghost wisps.
You know what? That's a really good point. I'm gonna add that to my.
But like, I'm not
I'll check
asking
the
from
plans
like,
over it again.
did us as players see it, or like, does Katie as a player want to go into it? Because there's no point in forcing that.
True.
no.
man, you know what's great? Because it's
That's-
President's Day tomorrow. I don't even have school.
Yo.
Bastard, I
That's
have
pug.
work still.
Session tomorrow. No we're kidding.
Oh fuck! me, it's gonna be
I'll
so
fucking play
busy
session
at
tomorrow.
work.
Bet.
Oh,
We begin right when I get to hop off work. Except
don't
for
know
work
if
home
we
tomorrow
need-
because I'm still sick.
I'm glad you're well enough to play tonight, though.
Yeah.
You could probably hear my voice like get like a what's called a vocal fry to it. That was not intentional at all. That's just because when I talk lower, that's just what my throat does now.
Vocal fry.
Yeah, vocal fry.
Not sure
So
what that
like
is.
you could hear like the sort of like hum when someone speaks or something like that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a correct term, but that's just the way I know the way to describe it. It's like a sort of low register that you hear.
Yeah, I think we might have had the opposite effect with Channing today.
Oh no.
I think it may be good still, because when he does see the truth, he'll realize Jericho cared enough about him to do that.
Hmm.
That might help.
It won't matter if he ends up not being Gucci with it, and gets
Fucking
killed.
leaves.
Anyway.
Here's a fun thing. Check in with Channing is still on my list, so I guess I'm doing that too. Quint is gonna check to see if Bradford did his homework.
Bradford didn't. Jericho did.
He
Okay, so well then I'll know the answer pretty quickly then.
You know, the fuck thing about that
Hmm.
is we might be the ones in the room. So
Not
Jericho,
maybe, we are.
You
Bradford
are.
Class is supposed to take
You're
out the lower
100%
class if they don't
guaranteed to be the
cooperate.
ones in the room, unless we get called away on mission or something.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be so
why
awkward.
the captains and shit were there for us, because we didn't have an upper class.
Not
Jericho
captains,
was
but
going
other
crazy and the rest of
watchmen.
them were being eaten.
well, some were captains, some were watchmen. It was both.
Right, yeah, you know what I mean.
We had Maven and Riker, and obviously Commander. Actually, no. Donner wasn't in there, was he?
Don't-
I'm trying to remember. I don't think he was.
Ah.
Interesting. Chalk that up to Donnerism.
Donnerism.
He does kind of play by his own rules.
Donner is
So cool. Even though I didn't realize how cool. I thought he was cool in the moment, but now I think he's extra cool, and now I just want to get back. Just go
I mean,
over to
honestly-
fucking Donner and be like, "So I figured out you're the commander while we're on mission." He's just like, "Okay," and then he leaves.
Gregor could talk to Jackson Mule on the way back. Like we can make it happen.
Yeah, I think a lot of these talks could happen on the way back.
Hmm.
I do want to talk to Naya.
Yeah, my talk with Clint will probably happen on the way back.
Gained
Here's
an
what you want to
assistant.
talk to Quint about.
Okay, so we're heading back next game.
Yes.
Well, it takes like how long does it take to get back? 2 weeks, something like that. 2 weeks and some change. 3 weeks. Some significant amount of time because it's definitely not like next door.
Nah, Doran knows teleportation circle.
Oh yeah, totally. Nothing bad ever happens when we teleport.
Alright, yeah, let me load up the puzzles.
Alright, cool. Apparently only Lucian's going in, so.
Alright.
Hey, you remember how we hit a mountain and everybody except 2 people were unconscious? Yeah.
We didn't hit a mountain. The dragon hit the mountain.
Yeah, we only got
We
attacked
hit the
by like
dragon.
tendrils and
We-
shit.
We
Oh
just
yeah,
got
that's right.
technical flash.
That's right. Jordan doesn't know how bad it was because he wasn't even there.
Oh,
I
right.
was in the mouth.
Well, I mean, I said Jordan, not Lucian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should have seen the puzzles. We got hard carried by Katie.
As we do.
We would have did all right, but not as good.
I think we definitely would have had a casualty or two.
Maybe
Or
1 or 2. Not 3, 1 or 2.
I definitely think 3. Now, the more I think about it. Because, like, if we didn't do that second puzzle, like, all or nothing cleaned out, we would have had to deal with an entire second mob of things that can't get hurt while they're stuck to each other.
Yeah, it would have certainly been tough. But you know, I have faith. There we go. Just getting stuff set up on this map before I forget.
What map?
The way back map.
This one.
Hey.
Oh, wait, I'm not in the game.
Haha, sucker.
No, what map? Leave it. On whatever map you're on.
Campfire?
Oh, this map. Okay.
Magical
never mind.
campfire. Yeah, we got these guys fucking partying. Oh, there's Bradford.
Note that Briggy has been hanging around with Pietro and
Oh, there's
Dayron this entire
She's been
time.
sitting in the corner this whole time.
I don't
I mean,
trust that.
not really hanging out with them. She's just staying there. They walked up and started having a conversation.
Yeah,
with me,
but
and
that's
she
so like
refused
to
to
my
leave.
concern.
Yeah, they approached her. You know, get it right.
Get away from our daughter. Get away from our
Yeah,
sister.
they might be talking to her.
Probably trying to poach another person.
That's why I thought.
Anybody that breathes can join the blood cloaks, apparently.
I'm surprised they
Nah,
are
they'll
using
break you down and
fucking
remake you.
overlap sex.
Perlasac.
Make this fire bigger.
Boop, boop.
Boop.
And the last one.
Oh, you know what's funny?
Ah, good
The-
old no.
The campfire was made right next to the tree I knocked over. So there's just the tree there.
He'll update that next time. Little smile.
Song of Rest.
Yeah, Channing's gonna hang by that water for a little while, ain't he?
Oh, and the tree
Oh no, Channing's over here. Never mind, I'll shut up.
fell this way, right? So they made it on top of the felled tree. That's big brain. I know that doesn't make any sense.
Let's see. What else would I need to do? There we go. And just setting it up for nighttime activities, as one does.
Nighttime activities. Sounds sus.
Squint
I mean-
suspiciously at the vampires.
Sleep time activities,
There you
right?
go.
It's like, yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Yep, okay. Am I forgetting anyone? Go down the line.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's because they have the little axe that was chopping you in the head. Fucking,
I am forgetting someone.
we got the big three. We got Flora. Got Carolyn Rex and the squad that she took out.
Caroline.
Or the sisters.
Still not back.
Do they sleep?
They do sleep.